Hello everyone, this is the Siam Frontier Monitor channel, and in this video I will discuss the freshly broke out conflict between the United States, Israel and Iran, and its possible effects on Thailand, and of course the Thailand-Cambodia conflict. But let's get started with the most important one, which is at the moment the conflict in the Middle East between Iran, the United States and Israel. So let's see, on the 28th of February, the United States and Israel conducted multiple airstrikes around Tehran, not just Tehran, but at Tehran they technically wiped out the whole Iranian leadership, including military leaders, politicians, religious leaders, including, and now it's confirmed, Ayatollah, the supreme leader of Iran, is killed by either US or Israeli missile attack. So let's see, as I mentioned, Tehran got a huge load of bombs, both from Israel and the United States. The city of Tabriz and Sahad also were targets. Also Kermanshah, Khomeini, and at the south, two cities, Minab and Konarak. So that was the first step. First, the assassinations and the killing of Iranian leaders, and then Iran retaliated. Plenty of missiles, drones flew towards Israel. Haifa, Tel Aviv and Beit Shemesh got attacked. Also bombed Baghdad at the airport, and there was a Victory American base called Iraq Victory, something, the Victory base. I did not put on the map, but Kuwait got hit as well. So did Saudi Arabia, where Riyadh and Ras Tanura, which is an oil refinery, belongs to Saudi Arabia, got hit. And also worth to mention Bahrain, where Manama, the port, the US Navy base, got hit. And I think it was the US Navy headquarters of the area. So the headquarters got hit. I don't think anyone expected that was going to happen. Anyways, United Arab Emirates, Dubai and Abu Dhabi both got attacked. And Oman, the port of Doom, it's quite far, not too far from the border, but still, that was really I don't know. Again, I didn't expect that Iran going to attack. First of all, they're gonna attack Oman, and they're gonna get that far. So that's why I'm really surprised. I believe also Qatar got hit, but I just gonna confirm that later on. So at the moment, what's happening? It's no boots on the ground. So it's an air operation at the moment from both Israel and the United States. Also Iran replying with missiles and drones. Most of the drones were intercepted, and also I can mention Jordan as well, because Jordan itself did not get attacked by Iran, but missiles and drones which were heading to Israel got hit by Israeli air defense, and the debris from those drones and missiles fell parts of Jordan. So this is it at the moment. Very sad, another conflict, another war, another escalation. I will probably keep you updated, but let's see Thailand now. And first of all, what's going to be the expected effects of this conflict? So the recent escalation between the US, Israel and Iran has primarily impacted Thailand through energy volatility, travel disruptions and increased living costs. fuel prices. As a major energy importer, Thailand is vulnerable to Middle East instability. Following the conflict's onset on the 28th of February, global oil prices surged by 13%, and in Thailand, experts warn that domestic retail fuel prices could rise 3 to 5 baht per liter of petrol if the situation persists. Market impact: the stock exchange in Thailand dropped over 1% on the 2nd of March, reflecting investor anxiety. 1% might seem very, very low, but if we're thinking about millions, billions, or trillions invested, then 1% is really, really huge. Flight disruptions also been reported. 134 flights were affected by the airspace closures and road adjustments between the 28th of February and the 1st of March. Also, the shipping costs going to be affected, as freight and insurance costs for Thai exports to the Middle East and Europe are expected to rise significantly, potentially 50 to 140% if vessels must reroute away from the Red Sea. And most importantly, about human lives. So there are approximately 110,000 Thai nationals working across the Middle East, with about 200 currently in Iran. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs is on standby to evacuate citizens if the conflict escalates further. I would say don't wait no more. So please, evacuate whoever you can, because this is the time. And now let's go to the conflict between Thailand and Cambodia. So the last few weeks of the Thai-Cambodian conflict have been characterized by a strained ceasefire, intense diplomatic maneuvering, and a shift in focus toward maritime disputes and cross-border crime. While the border remains relatively calm for civilians, both nations are engaged in a diplomatic rivalry on the international stage. So let's get into this thing. What is that maritime dispute? So on the 10th of February, Thailand announced preparations to potentially avoid the MOU 44, a maritime agreement, citing the lack of progress in resolving the overlapping claims near Koh Cod. So Koh Cod is right here, very close to the border. So there's a dispute between Thailand and Cambodia, and I would say it shouldn't be any dispute about this island, because this island is clearly belong to Thailand. I'm so sorry if I'm gonna hurt anyone's feelings, but I don't even understand why Cambodia trying to claim the island. So anyways, so in late February, Cambodia ratified the UN Convention on the Law of the Sea, a move viewed as a strategic step to challenge Thailand over disputed offshore oil and gas fields. I'm not aware the exact content of this convention or ratification of UN Convention of the Law of the Sea, but if it's about gas and oil fields, then well, we know what it's about. It's all about monopoly over resources, natural resources. Let's continue with Thailand has increasingly linked the border situation to cross-border internet fraud and online scams originating from Cambodia, using this as a diplomatic leverage point in international forums. We were talking about the scam centers, alleged scam centers, and all people suddenly finding their way back to Thailand and allegedly escaping from those scam centers. And Thailand is seemingly using it on the international field. So, hostilities briefly flared as both sides reported renewed activities starting mid-February.
Cambodian Prime Minister Hun Manet accused Thailand of seizing land despite the existing ceasefire, a claim Thailand categorically rejected. We were talking about the land seizing, the alleged land seizing. One very good example is right here. Chok Choi village, which is allegedly annexed by Thai forces. Thai forces say they put containers to clearly mark the border, and obviously there's not going to be any agreement anytime soon between the two parties. And what else was mentioned? Report of renewed activities. There were also very recently, I believe it was in Surin or it was Sisaket, where rounds were fired at Thai soldiers, and they returned the fire. No one got killed or injured, so it was still a big deal in the news, because that was something people thought going to lead to another escalation, but luckily it didn't happen. On the other hand, yes, it just makes everything more unsteady. Let's see how it's going to continue. So, next one is Thai Foreign Minister Sisak Phunkethel addressed the UN Human Rights Council in Geneva, pushing back against Cambodian allegations of territorial aggression. The previously mentioned container operation. He emphasized Thailand's adherence to international law and the 27th of December's joint statement. And if you don't know what's the joint statement about, so basically that's the primary framework of this current ceasefire. However, Thailand has repeatedly urged Cambodia to cease disinformation operations, called really cool, disinformation operations, and unfounded allegations contained in official Cambodian documents dated the 20th of February 2026. And yes, time to time it's broadcasted in a Thai television channels that what Cambodia actually broadcasting about Thailand, and yes, I would say there is some kind of disinformation operations going on. But if it stays in the media, if it stays only on TV channels, then I say, okay, the conflict is slowing down, calming down, and that's technically the point, to calm the two countries, and yeah, let's just live in peace. And that's a big exclamation mark here as well, because yeah, I don't know what's going to happen here. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good, and yeah, we shall see. We shall see. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please consider giving the video a like, and see you next time.